How is the EHCW Universe doing? I am Bulldog and welcome back to another episode of Weekend Warriors. And so last episode we did a lot of good stuff. We had Randy Savage versus Bret Hart, Penny Hampshire versus Adam Killer Bradbury. What happened in that show? Ronda Rousey. Oh yeah, Monica Marquez beat Ronda Rousey for the first time ever. And Rock versus Big Bob Orson. Big Bob Orson this episode is once again trying to get back up in the card and trying to get the title that he is in role for. And so we had Bret Hart beat Randy Savage, Detroit Lansley once again defending his title successfully with him being undefeated. Randy Orton lost against Kurt Angle, which they will finally end their rivalry this episode. And so, by the way, this is the official episode 30. I messed that up for the playlist. This is now episode 30. The last one I thought was. So anyway, we have a great show here tonight. We have two women's matches, which for some reason is the most I've ever had. And so, let's begin. This first match is Rey Mysterio versus Jack Jacker. It is Rey Mysterio is 15-6, and Jack Jacker is 14-4. Jack Jacker being one of the new guys that we brought in here. And so, let's try this out. I'm rooting for Jack Jacker. Come on. Jack Jacker wins by knockout in a 3.5-star match. Jack Jacker will try to go up the ranks in trying to become the best in the world. And so, in the preliminaries of the match martial arts card before 1,525 fans, Jack Jacker knocked out Rey Mysterio in the first round. Poor Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's rank has fallen to number 12 after losing that fight. Jack Jacker's profile has improved considerably by winning so convincingly in that fight. Good job, you beat like what, a 5-foot-tall guy. Alright, here we go. Jordan Osborne versus Stone Cold. The original match was supposed to be Jordan Osborne versus Penny Hampshire, but Penny Hampshire had other intentions. So Jordan Osborne will face one of his toughest competitors yet, Stone Cold. Jordan Osborne still the most experienced, 34-10, and Stone Cold is 9-8. Will he become 10-8, having been in 18 matches? I'm rooting for Jordan Osborne. And Stone Cold wins in a 3-star match. Not good enough, though. And Jordan Osborne wins in a much better 5-star match. It's a 5-time. In the preliminaries of the match martial arts card before 3,238 fans, Jordan Osborne beat Stone Cold by stoppage in the third round. He's now 35-10. He's gonna be the first guy to get to 50 fights. Jordan Osborne's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight, and Stone Cold required stitches after incurring some facial damage in that fight. He will be nursing the wound until next week. Jesus, Jordan Osborne, what are you doing to him? What are you doing to your opponents? And here we go, like I said, Big Bob Orson is trying to get up in the ranks to get the title that he is in for. Big Bob Orson is 20-7, and Bobby Lashley is 20-5. They both almost have the same amount of experience, but the difference is Bobby Lashley is not from the original roster. I'm rooting for Big Bob. Big Bob Orson wins in a 3.5-star match. Congratulations, and I couldn't be any more happy. In the preliminaries of the match martial arts card before 5,116 fans, Big Bob Orson beat Bobby Lashley by 2 rounds to 1. Bobby Lashley's profile has improved considerably, or improved by going the distance with the superior opponent in that fight. Big Bob Orson's rank is climbed to number 6 after winning that fight. That's the reason why we're here. Meaning, Big Bob Orson, the hell do you want? Huh? Get out of here. Listen, I know I beat Bobby Lashley, but the truth is it could have gone either way. This is a good giant. It was a good piece of business, so why don't we have a rematch on the 3rd week of August? Alright. Sure, let's have a rematch. The people want it. I'm glad you agree. It seems we bring out the best in each other. So I can't wait. Then maybe you guys should have done a 5-star match. Like Jordan Osborne and Stone Cold right before you. Jesus. Here we go with Ronda Rousey versus Camille Carroll. If Camille Carroll wins, she will face Monica Marquez for the Women's Championship next episode. Ronda Rousey is 11-3, and Camille Carroll is 10-8. 18-8. I'm rooting for Camo. And Camille Carroll beats Ronda Rousey, and she will face her toughest competition yet by facing Monica Marquez next episode. In the co-main event of the match martial arts card before 9,886 fans, Ronda Rousey lost to Camille Carroll by DQ in the first round. Why would you do something like that in that environment? Like, for a number one contendership. Ronda Rousey's rank is fallen to number 3 after losing the fight, and Camille Carroll has climbed to number 2. Congratulations, Thor. Here we go, Mistress Mary versus Violent. I feel like I could have come up with a better match than this, but who cares? Violent is 9-5, and Mistress Mary is 10-7. I'm rooting for Mistress Mary. She looks like a guy. Mistress Mary, my pick, wins in a 5-star match, destroying, absolutely incinerating Violent. In the co-main event of the match martial arts card before 13,883 fans, Mistress Mary beat Violent by stoppage in the second round. Violent's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight. Mistress Mary's has as well. Good for both of you, idiots. And here we go, Harry Ice versus Conor McGregor. The winner will face Detroit Lions next episode. Because Harry Ice is the number 1 contender, and Conor McGregor is not. I think he's number 4 in the rankings. Welcome to this press conference for our main event between Harry Ice and Conor McGregor. Harry Ice, how do you intend to defend your number 2 rank spot against a contender like Conor McGregor? It's plain to see that I'm bigger than Conor McGregor, and he's going to learn that size does matter. Yo, those chicks in the gut. He's where you want to be, Conor McGregor. How are you hoping to climb the rankings? I stand to earn more money from this fight, Harry Ice, and that's all the motivation I need. This really does have the potential to be the best fight on the card. Thanks for attending, and don't forget to buy your ticket for Harry Ice versus Conor McGregor. I'd pay to see that fight. Yeah. I'd pay anybody. Conor McGregor is 8-4, and Harry Ice is 13-7. Damn, look at that shit. Facial expression for days. I went for Harry Ice to win. Yeah, Harry Ice. Weird thing to be yelling in my house because there are people literally right outside my door talking. In the main event of the men's martial arts card before 20,415 fans, Harry Ice beat Conor McGregor by 2 rounds to 1. Conor McGregor's rank has fallen to number 5. Oh yeah, he's number 4, I forgot. Harry Ice's profile has improved by securing a victory in that fight. And here we go. That was good. Alright, so here we go, and once again, Matt Dickey has told me that my heavyweight division is too big, with there being 13 wrestlers. And I had just, before the episode, put in 2 new guys. Hank Chill and Bruiser Olay. I can take out Bruiser Olay, and maybe I'll take out Cold Ice. Maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Alright, so this match has everything that we could possibly ask for. I'm hoping for this to be maybe even our best show yet. And so Driver 88 versus Shawn Michaels. 2 of the best in the company ever. Shawn Michaels being 6-8 and Driver 88 being a miraculous 19-9. I'm going for Driver 88 to win. Come on, buddy. Driver 88 wins by beating, and now he is 20-9. And why are the audience laughing? You shouldn't be laughing at someone like Driver 88. In the preliminaries of the match martial arts card before 2,496 fans, Driver 88 beat Shawn Michaels by 2 rounds to 1. Shawn Michaels' rank has fallen to number 7 after losing that fight. Driver 88's progress is being hindered by the limitations of match martial arts. Get the fuck out of here. No, don't stay. Please stay. This is a contendership match. I think Hank Chill is like the number 3 contender. He's the number 4, and Sheamus is the number 3. Sheamus is 7-7, and Hank Chill is 8-5. I'm rooting for Hank Chill. I want him to win. Newcomer and beat someone like Sheamus? Hell yeah. And Hank Chill wins, but in a terrible match, I'm sorry. Sheamus wins in a 5-star match, much better. I'm sorry, Hank Chill. In the preliminaries of the match martial arts card before 4,282 fans, Sheamus was awarded the decision after 3 rounds. Sheamus' profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight. So is Hank Chill's. Alright, the next match is the World Heavyweight Championship match. The last time these two will face in a long time. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns is 10-3 and Brock Lesnar is 14-8. Alright, I'm rooting for Roman Reigns to defend the title one last time. Come on, let's go. And Brock Lesnar gets back the title from Roman Reigns. And now, Sheamus is a very difficult man to face. In the preliminaries of the Matt's Martial Arts card before 6,835 fans, Brock Lesnar beat Roman Reigns by 3 rounds to 2. Roman Reigns' profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight, and so has Brock Lesnar's. This might be our best show yet, because, like, the first match was our most, viewed, first match. Here we go, Detroit Lions Lee versus Ruthless Richard. The man who we faced last episode, Detroit Lions Lee, is 15-1. Don't mistake that one for a time that he actually lost. That was just before the game even started. And Ruthless Richard is 18-7. What? Congratulations, Ruthless Richard. In the co-main event of the Matt's Martial Arts card before 12,190 fans, Ruthless Richard beat Detroit Lions Lee by stoppage in the 3rd round. Detroit Lions Lee's progress is being hindered by the limitations of Matt's Martial Arts, and Ruthless Richard's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight. I'm happy it was someone new who beat him, not someone who's already established. I'm proud of that. Beating Detroit Lions Lee. Hey, that decision was bogus and you know it. Nobody believes Ruthless Richard really beat me. Ah, you're a heel. I love it. Give me a rematch against him and I'll prove it was a fluke. Ah, that's cool. I like that. Especially of how the circumstances was is that he, since he hasn't lost a match yet in the series. I like that. He has a rematch next episode. And it's almost the main event of the next episode. Alright, that's cool. The next match is Puny Hamster versus Randy Savage. Puny Hamster is, I think, number 5 in the ranks of the heavyweight title and the lightweight title, middleweight, I'm pretty sure. And Randy Savage is, I think, number 3. So here we go. I'm rooting for Puny. And Randy Savage wins. What? Since when was the last time Puny Hamster lost? In the co-main event of the Match Martial Arts card before 16,542 fans, Randy Savage beat Puny Hamster by 3 rounds to 0. I thought you were unstoppable, Puny Hamster. What the fuck happened? Puny Hamster's progress is being hindered by the limitations of Match Martial Arts, and Randy Savage's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight. And so this is the last time as well that Kurt Angle will face Randy Orton. Randy Orton has not beaten Kurt Angle yet, with Randy Orton being 5-7 and Kurt Angle being whatever the fuck that said. Welcome to this press conference for our main event between Randy Orton and Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, how do you intend to defend your title against a contender like Randy Orton? My superior grappling ensures this fight will go wherever I want. Hey, give me a second, I gotta go in my cat and get out of my room. I'm still trying to read it from here. Fifth, I can't read it. This is your chance, Randy Orton. What do you like? Okay. At 6'4", I'm taller than Kurt Angle, and that reach will keep him at distance. This really does have the potential to be the best fight on the card. Thanks for attending, and don't forget to buy your ticket for Randy Orton versus Kurt Angle. I love this! Yay! Randy Orton is 5-7, and Kurt Angle is 29-3. I think that's our second best record yet. Maybe. Oh, and Kurt Angle wins against Randy Orton. Randy Orton, I'm sorry, you will not be getting that title back for a while. In the main event of the Matt's Martial Arts card before 23,801 fans, Kurt Angle beat Randy Orton by 4 rounds to 1. Randy Orton's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling fight, and so has Kurt Angle's. Congratulations to the both of you feckers. Alright, well, we are going to end that video of Weekend Warriors here. What an eventful episode. Detroit Lions Lee has lost his title for the first time. And so anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button with. You can ensure that in the pin for the 1, 2, 3 count. But if you disliked it, please tell me what I could do better in the next video or in the future. And also don't forget to subscribe to become a member of the AHCW universe. And also don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified from the latest uploads. And bada bang, bada boom, bada ba, bye. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.